Hey everyone, today we have a clogged culvert we're going to be looking at. Look at the amount of water coming out. It looks like maybe an old grate they were using there. They may have had one on the other side here to prevent beavers from going in this side. Today's flood does not look beaver related, but you see water's pretty high back here. Over here you can tell it does float over here and possibly go to the next culvert on special occasions. But here's what we got. I'm not going down there, the water's extremely deep. I'm just going to use my rake to move it around and get all that stuff through. You see the water on this side of it is at least a foot higher. And I can't say I see any beaver chew marks. I really don't see them off the bat. It looks like a place they would be. I'm sure there are some. Let's get to work. All right, guys, we got that one pretty good. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but the ice is cracking everywhere as we drop now. We're dropping back pretty fast. Ton of cracking of that thin ice on the edges. All right, we got almost all of that stuff completely off. If you saw down below, I was poking out underwater holes to make it go faster. Most of it we just let pass through. A few bigger clumps I was able to bring up top. Looking good. Looking very good. Definitely a ton more flow than at the beginning of the video. Look at the amount of water coming out. A lot more flow. Yep. You can actually see the water on the opposite side of the road actually slightly getting deeper. There must be a beaver dam in here somewhere. I know there's one more culvert until this reaches a river, and that one down there does not have an issue. So there's got to be a beaver dam between these 2 points. Something is causing the water here to slightly rise. Hope this video was interesting. Thanks for watching. You know, guys, it's not easy to find those massive ice dams that we remove. This is probably the 8th culvert I've checked in a row. We can't find one. That's huge. Guys, check it out. It's pretty cool. Look at all this ice here. You know where the culvert actually is? You can hear a lot of water. So the culvert's actually up here. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Now this is what I was talking about. Those smaller pipes can actually freeze up. But as you can see, there's a warm cavity underneath that has the snow acts like insulation. Go look at the other side. Which is right here. Look at a frost on the top of this. Wow. That's some heavy frost. So cool. This is all frost too, not snow. It's a board with nails in it out there. It wasn't even a board. It's a heavy piece of iron with a few bolts sticking out of one end of it. Still could flatten a tire, less likely, but you don't want that thing flipping up. Heavy piece of metal. I actually kind of wanted to take it. Could have a use for that sometime in the future. But That's how you become a junk collector. Because most things I do bring home, I don't find a use for. Whew. Look at that. Somebody had to climb out across those beams to draw that. And there's also another one up inside the structure. Quite the daredevil. Alright guys, I just replaced a few heaters because I just found out one of them wasn't working, so I just put a new one in there. These are tropical fish, and I found this tank at 55 degrees. Check this out, this algae right here. Look how tough this is. Jam my nail into it. I can't get it off. Some of the worst algae I've ever seen. That's why the algae eaters can't eat it, like in those videos I used to make of their time-lapsing. Look at this. But this works great. Yeah. Yeah, that actually works awesome. This works awesome. Some tough algae. It's a different strain that nothing else can eat. Placos love algae. I probably should have done this when there wasn't full of water, but that's all right. That's why I keep the tanks in a basement. Doesn't matter if you make a watery mess. Look at that. Got over here on the side. Got a lot of work to do. I don't care about the back. The algae actually looks nice back there. See that? If you start in the middle, it's kind of hard to get. You gotta start at the top. It's the easiest. You gotta put a lot of force into it. Like, it hurts my hand, my finger, putting that much force into it to actually get that to work. Just like scraping an old sticker off a windshield. Just want to stay away from the edges because that could damage the silicone. I'll do the rest as I'm doing a water change. But a razor blade works really good.